I am going to take this model and create a set of sections for section drawings with dimensions for each of the wall segments. So I can literally just take those images, I can like print them out if I want to, and take them out to the workshop outside and just build those walls. And I don't have to worry about anything fitting together really. I know that it works because it works in SketchUp, and I can just build them individually and then raise them all in a single day. So I'm going to take away the exterior sheathing, the interior sheathing. Basically, I'm taking away everything but the framing first. So let's even take away the trailer. We don't need that. Subfloor, we don't need that. Get rid of all this stuff. I don't need the bathroom wall either. I'm not going to build that ahead of time. Appliances. Don't need the floors. Okay, so I think what's left now is just framing. Yeah, just framing. Okay. Oh, did I take away the platform too? I did take away the platform. That's totally fine. Okay. So let's start with this over here. What is this? This is framing back wall 2, and this is probably framing back wall 1. Okay, so let's start with framing back wall 1. So I'm just hiding all my layers except for framing back wall 1. And can't even get rid of those. Okay. So this is this wall. I'm just gonna build this on its own. Okay, so I need to start pulling some dimensions for this. So let's do that. Oops, that's the wrong thing. So I'm gonna use the dimension tool right over here. And you kind of just use it just like the tape measure. You pull, actually, I want to be logical about this, so let me get this piece first. I'm gonna have this piece, the length of that piece, and then I'm just gonna pull it off to the side, and then it's gonna show me how long that piece needs to be. So I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I have so many right there? Actually don't know why I packed that out like that. Yeah, that's probably a little bit overkill, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, I didn't do that over here. So you know what? I'm gonna take that out. There's my 16. So I don't need any of these. Alright, I'm glad we got that resolved. That was a little bit of that was a confusing thing. Right, let's get rid of all these again. Okay. Try this again. Dimension. So there. Pull that off. Okay. Now, we get this dimension. Get from there to there, pull that off. Get from here to there, pull that off. Okay, got all those dimensions. 16, 16, 16. Let's move this up a little bit higher, because I need another one that goes from here to here. And then I need one that goes from here to here. And then I need another one that goes from, oops, from here to here. Okay. And then I need one that goes, shows this size. And I need another one that shows this size. It shows the size of that framed opening. And then I need another one that shows this height right here. Okay, so I think that covers all the dimensions that I need. The next thing I need to do is zoom selection. Let me see if this does it. If you're at an angle and you do zoom selection, it just does it to that angle. So let's do this. One thing I want to do is camera, standard views. I think this is like left. No. Camera, standard views, right. There it is. Okay. And now I want to zoom out just a little bit. And now I want to do a parallel projection. Okay. So now that gives me a like perfectly, like with no perspective whatsoever, it gives me just like a perfect view of this thing. Square on view. So it's projecting a parallel view, I guess you could say. I wonder if there's a way to like create like this is a saved entity inside of the file, of the 3D file. I don't think so. Like you know, like in Excel or in Google Sheets where you have multiple like tabs or sheets they would call them. If I could just have this like on another sheet, you know, per se. I don't think that's possible. So all I'm going to do, I'm not going to save this. I'm just going to export this as a 2D file. As a 2D graphic. And there's some options. Okay, I can use the view size, or I can... Yeah, so I'm going to make this even bigger. I think I'm going to just double this. I want the resolution, I want it to be really high resolution in case I want it to like print it out. So I'm going to do all these at like 3000 pixels wide. And I'm going to call this framing wall back 1. The same as the layer that it's on. Framing wall back 1. Okay, so let's take a look now. Framing wall back 1. Yeah, it's a nice high resolution. It's perfect. Cool. So now I can print this out and I can take it outside and I can use it to draw from. Wait a minute. This thing is cut off. Why is this cut off? Because I didn't have it in the right view. Okay. Let's do this now. Let's try that again. Export 2D graphic. Framing wall back 1. Okay, that's better. Now I can do it. Alright, sweet. Now I'm just going to go through the rest of my walls and do the exact same thing. So I think I just have to like revert to saved to do this. I guess I could also just erase all this stuff. Erase all these dimensions. That'll work too. Alright, let me go framing wall back 2. Alright, I'll do one more with you guys just to show another version of this. Okay, so this wall is much larger. Alright, we gotta get all the pertinent dimensions. You can't miss any, or else you're not gonna have what you need to build the wall. Oh, I'm on tape measure right now. I wonder. Okay, so there's all my dimensions for this crazy wall. And what I need to do now is export it to 2D, but the problem is I want to zoom in further than the screen will let me, and when I go to export, your only option is to, in the options, it doesn't allow you to, like, expand the size at all with this. So, let me see if I can close this. There we go. That's better. Okay, great. There it is. Export. Okay. Let me see how that looks. Okay. I can read this. It's good enough. Okay, guys, so now I'm just going to go through the rest of my drawing. I gotta delete all these first. Ah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and delete all these, but now I can go through the rest of my drawing, wall section by wall section, and isolate them, put all these measurements in, save them as JPEGs, and that way I can print them out later and use them outside to build a house with.